So Megan Ray, Andrew Woolford in the 33, the 1776 of James Guile. Jim Hawk in the 16, the 8UD of Matt Guile. Toby Wibito in the 25 in row number 3. Bruce Sipes in 56 in row 4 with Travis Murphy in the 16B. Richard Bennett in the 51B and the 15B of Heath McCoon Sr. Green flag is in the air. We're underway. First of 3 heat races for the Robert Horne Ford Bombers. As they race off at turn number 1. It's going to be the 16 of Jim Hawk out front as Toby Wibito smacked the wall for turn number 2. Not too sure what that was all about. With Megan Ray in that second spot. As they're side by side, 2 by 2. First time the Bombers been on the racetrack in quite some time. So, just trying to make it through that first lap is the tough part. But out front, it's all Jim Hawk. He has pulled away big time from Megan Ray, still holding her own in second. I got to tell you what, check out the wrap on this 1776 car of James Guile. That is one hot-looking wrap. America. Say race into turn number 1. He's going to try to have something for Megan Ray, is right behind him. 15B of Heath McCune, along with the 8UD of Matt Guile. They run nose to tail right behind the 1776 of James Guile. Now it's going to be Matt Guile and McCune making a little contact off of turn number 4. So Jim Hawk puts Bruce Sipes 1 lap down. He's still your race leader here, working lap number 3 of 6. Megan Ray still in that second spot. Impressive showing tonight here for Megan Ray with the 1776 of James Guile. Now move Matt Guile past the 15B of McCune. Toby Wibito, he follows suit, as well as the 51B of Richard Bennett as they work their way off of turn number 4. See them right there, 7 cars coming on your screen for that second spot, led by Megan Ray as the 1776 James Guile. He's going to break ranks, look down the inside of 62 of Megan Ray, see if he can't work around her for that second spot as Jim Hawk does take the white flag here in heat race number 1. So Megan Ray in second. Matt Guile now going to look the outside of James Guile as they go side by side. The Guiles now side by side and give it to Matt Guile. He looked up the racetrack. Megan Ray actually stopped his momentum. Here comes James Guile now for second. Jim Hawk, he'll win this first heat race, but the battle's hot and heavy for second. They're coming right behind Bruce Sipes. Matt Guile with a strong drive on the outside. Here comes Richard Bennett as well. Megan Ray and Bennett make contact. Matt Guile takes second. Bruce Sipes gets hit. James Guile comes home in third, followed by Bennett. I think Megan Ray went from second to 5th on that lap. Pandemonium out here. Green flags in the air. We're underway. Josh Monday going to pull away from the 22 of Brandon Varney. And here comes Don Berner to his outside. Don Berner with a full head of steam around the outside of Josh Monday. He'll take the race lead from the outside of row number 2. He'll lead him off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway by 3 car lengths over Monday. And Chris Mortensen in the 420M. Got a new paint job on that car. Looks to the inside now of the 177 of Monday as they race their way off of turn number 4. It will be Berner leading lap number 1, followed by Mortensen in the 3rd spot trying to get past the 177 of Monday. Monday, though, able to hang on for now as the 96 or 95L Ross Krajak is in 4th. 5th right now, your pole sitter Brandon Varney. But Don Berner just on a whole nother level right now. And that number 14 machine out front as the race is on for second. Oh, Josh Monday actually having an issue. He's going to go off the racetrack. So move Mortensen into the second spot as one car slowing down. It's Brandon Varney in the 22. We'll see if he can get to a safe spot. That car still going, and stop. So yellow flag will come out for the 22, your pole sitter for this heat race number 2 of Brandon Varney. Green flag is in the air. Don Berner once again on the loud pedal. He'll lead him into turn number 1. He'll drive away from the field as well as Chris Mortensen in that second spot going to try to hang on to it from the 95L of Krajak with Rick Hughes in that black and red number 7 behind them. And here comes Jason Suchdaw starting to look a little racy as well in the 75. As they work off of turn number 4, one car works his way up the racetrack. That's the 18 of Austin Seals. Almost made contact with the wall. Now he's trying to hold off Jason Suchdahl and also work his way right back past Ross Krajak. But again, that car pushes at the exit of the turn number 2. So here comes Suchdahl right back down to the inside of Seals. Seals, though, another strong run on the outside at the apex of 3 and 4. See a little puff of smoke coming out of the 75 of Jason Suchdahl. Not sure if that's a tire rub or could be something internal. Looks like it's definitely something up underneath the car of Suchdahl smoking. As Don Berner will lead the field off of turn number 4. He will get the white flag this time. So Don Berner with the white flag. He has a full straightaway advantage over Chris Mortensen in the 420, the 18 of Austin Sills, the 7 of Rick Hughes, and the 95L of Krajak, and he'll lead the field. Then to turn number 3, he can stretch his legs. Off of turn number 4, he will win this second heat race of the night for the Robert Horne Ford Bombers. They work off of turn number 4. The battle for second will be Mortensen, Seals, Hughes, Krajak, and Suchdahl. On the pole in the 28 is Jacob Mabbitt. That's the 87 Jag of John Gary to his outside. Jacob straight lined up inside of row number 2 with Caleb Worley to his outside. And then it's Jason Knoopel inside of row number 3. Nicholas Keller in the 26. Have more on him in just a moment. He's lined up to the outside of the 72 Knoopel. Randy Booth in the 16R. He's inside row 4. Nick Wakulik to his outside, number 9. That's the 32A of Colby Olivet and the 27M of Cameron Mabbitt. So the 26 of Nicholas Keller, first time on the racetrack. He has told his fellow competitors, hey guys, I'll try to hold my own here. So we'll see what Nicholas Keller can do here in the 26. But brand new driver to the bomber class here at Arizona Speedway. First time on the racetrack. Green flag is in the air. We are underway. Final heat race of the night. John Gary with the opening lead going into turn number 1. Caleb Worley, though, giving a good run at the 28 of Jacob Mabbitt for second as they work their way off a turn to number 2. Oh, and Nicholas Keller looking a little more like Helen Keller out there in the 26. He'll fall all the way to the back. So it's John Gary out front. Getting the pressure right now from the 28 of Jacob Mabbitt. With Gary leading lap number 1, Mabbitt in second, Caleb Worley in the 3rd spot. Jacob Straight, he's in that 4th position. Look out for that number 13 car, as well as the 72 Jason Knoopel right there, rounding out your top 5. And the 9 of Nick Wakulik's driving the car here tonight for Mark Farnes. Oh, and 26 of Nicholas Keller. Going to bring out the yellow flag. He was all over the place.
Good eye leaders. 26 goes to the back of the field.
But the green flag is in the air. We're back underway. 5 laps to go. And John Gary is your race leader. Here comes Jacob Mabbitt. Looks to his outside. Can't quite do anything with him. See if he tries to diamond off that corner off of turn number 2 as Gary will lead the way down the back straightaway. Mabbitt trying to give him a good run, though, down the back straightaway. He's going to look to the outside once again. It's Gary, though, still with the race lead hanging on to as Mabbitt does look down the inside. Gary, though, slams the door on him off of 4. So Gary and Mabbitt putting on quite a race right now as Caleb Worley in the old station wagon, the old grocery getter out there, and running in the 3rd spot. Jacob Strite in 4th. And here comes the 9 of Nick Wakulik as your race leaders get ready to catch up to the backside of the 26. That is Nicholas Keller, young Nicholas out there doing all he can. As Caleb Worley goes way up the racetrack, almost collected the wall off of turn number 4. Jacob Strite now going to look down the inside of him. So Jacob straight down the inside of Caleb Worley. Now will fall back just a smidge as 72 of Jason Knoopel looks to the outside of Straight. Caleb Worley, once again, that number 5 machine up top in 3rd, trying to find some momentum. Looks like he's probably found something as he's the only driver way up top on the fluff as Nicholas Keller hang on to it. Almost hit the wall. Hey, heck of a save, though. If you're going to do it with style. That's my motto, race fans, as Caleb Worley, he's doing this with style as well.
You know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. So John Gary out front. Here comes Caleb Worley, though. He's been using that top line the last couple laps, and here we are. Final lap of the race. Caleb Worley trying to make it stick and hang on. They're going to have to go around the lap car of Keller, who almost made contact. Both cars work up the racetrack. It will be Gary. Yes, John Gary wins heat race number 3.